Borussia Dortmund are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Messi is onto this. Carreras. Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found the way through. Very nicely done.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, that's nice. Yamal. That is a superb rearguard action. And it's Pirlo. Szoboszlai.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Stojkovic for Rice. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's had it nicked away. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rice. Now it's Rooney.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. And it's Rooney. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Rooney. Now it's Stojkovic. And this is Rooney. Serginho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yamal. Messi. Baresi gets it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rui Costa. And here's Kane. And the shot!
1 minute added time.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. And Messi! And he's stuck it away. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and
that is all they have time for. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ødegaard. Stojkovic. Yamal. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Messi. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Elects. Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Strong running down that left flank. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai under intense pressure.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Stojkovic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Ryerson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pirlo. Rui Costa. Rui Costa purring through. Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 65 minutes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He is through here. Pirlo. That looks a decent ball. Rooney. Rooney! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can No one better, possibly.
Odegaard. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to... That's another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lamine Yamal clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Odegaard. And it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Rui Costa. He's well positioned here. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Carreras receives it in a wide position, takes the shot! It's run loose here. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Szoboszlai cuts out the pass.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Yamal. Serginho with the slide tackle there. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rooney. Camavinga. He's got away. Mbappe. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take...
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rice. That's Eze. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Yoko shapes to shoot! So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Alexander-Arnold. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? João Pedro. He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Szoboszlai, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saka. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gyökeres is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's tidy.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
"30 minutes gone. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. Senesi is there, and he can get that clear. Not the most convincing of passes. Reinders. Vardiol. And that's another throw. Van Dijk. Played to Casemiro. Gabriel. He has found the way through. Gyökeres receives it in a good position here. Casemiro. Rice powering forward here. He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai. João Pedro. Now it's Reinders looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target. Wriggles his way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Guardiola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. He'll try from distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Reinders, played out to the left flank. Guardiola venturing down the left. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro stood his ground strongly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Pedro. And here's Reinders. Oh, just skip chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
So
time for
45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Gyökeres. Number 4,
The
Eze.
second half then,
Number
just getting
11,
going.
Trossard. Coming on the field, number 19.
He's on it, can he get away?
Number 22.
Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka! Szoboszlai. And Casemiro. Guardiola. And Burmo. Oh, now he can run away with it. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Gabriel can get it clear. Son Heung-min.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Foden.
So we've reached the hour mark. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here. Incoming delivery. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol. And it's Rice. Now Foden. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's made its way to him. Saka. Foden. He's in a... Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Ah, he's given it away. Vardiol gets it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Oh, great shot! Shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
João Pedro really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
João Pedro getting forward. Zubimendi. Now Foden. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Solanke. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka in acres of space out wide. Gabriel with the clearance. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. João Pedro has found the net here, of course. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. Zubimendi. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Son Heung-min. This looks promising. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs...
Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United look like they've won it. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it showed...
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this.
Oh, he's all alone! De Bruyne! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's looking unstoppable! Modric. Pirlo. That is good strength. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Basten. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is well cleared. Mateus with the cross. Baresi clears it away. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Milan still without a single shot on target. Now it's De Bruyne. Zielinski threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And it's Modric. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Basten. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jimenez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. De Bruyne. Martinez. Pirlo. And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Tries to play it through. And this is De Bruyne. And he's lost his man here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan could not have hoped for a better opportunity. So the most significant moment of the game. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne. Van Basten. And he's running through. It's Van Basten! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Tomori. Serginho. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. And we have our very first corner. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a wry smile there.
De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's DiMarco. Now Van Basten. And he's worked it through. Pass somewhat off target. And that has not gone well. Serginho. Now it's Ramos. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Rui Costa. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Akanji cuts out the pass. Mateus, always onto this. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're off again. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that has put paid to that. And the through ball. Now it's Ramos. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rui Costa. Serginho. Rui Costa. Deftly away.
That dugout has had some relief, at least.
But, oh no, this does not look good.
Might want to be careful there.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the finish! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. A case now of complete control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Modric. And it's Modric. Serginho. That's crossed into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Van Basten. Now it's Martinez. Modric. So what can they make of this? Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabia gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rui Costa. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Di Marco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Martinez. Milan are coasting towards victory. Looking for options for movement. Çalhanoğlu deals with that comfortably. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. And it's Modric. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Done delicately. Tomori calmly anticipates. Now it's Rui Costa. Out of play for a goal kick. Zielinski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are... And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a...